From roasting Gordon Ramsay for his failed grilled cheese sandwich,
if Gordon served this on Hell's Kitchen, he gonna be called Idiot Sandwich.
to humiliating a chef for cooking disgusting fried rice,
Don't feed this rice to humans!
here are all the victims of Uncle Rodger, starting with Salt Bae, who got clowned on by Uncle Rodger and the whole internet, not only for his cringe behavior, but also for how stupid his signature move is,
Oh, that's the signature move?
Yeah.
and how his videos made no sense in general.
Is he playing dominoes with the steak?
I think so. If you use stick to play domino, you need more friend.
Not to mention his peculiar way of dressing.
What he wearing? V-neck vest, sunglasses. He like combination of Topshop mannequin and Stevie Wonder.
Uncle Rodger absolutely massacred him for all of his videos, from the goofy stuff all the way to roasting his entire persona.
It just also emotionless.
Yeah.
Uncle Rodger have seen ISIS hostage video with more happiness than this.
He even went as far as to make a whole parody of Salt Bae called MSG Bae, mocking his behavior on social media. This roast is better than anything Salt Bae's ever cooked. In the end, even Salt Bae, with all his flair and fame, wasn't safe from Uncle Rodger's wrath. Similar to the next person on our list, Harsha Patel with BBC Food. Her egg fried rice recipe was reviewed by Uncle Rodger on July 8th, 2020, where he noticed something very wrong with the way she was preparing the rice.
Enough rice for around 2 people.
So you don't wash the rice? How you don't wash the rice? Just cook the rice, not the rice stinky like you.
And then it started getting worse and worse.
We are looking good.
The rice not looking good, you lying to people. So wet.
But as Harsha tried to fix her mistake, she ended up getting roasted instead.
Drain it.
What's she doing? What's she doing? Drain the oh my god! You killing me, woman! How can you drain rice with colander? This is not pasta.
And if that wasn't already bad enough, she did the unthinkable.
Has quite a lot of starch in it, which will make
What the hell? You ruining the rice. First you use colander to dry the rice and then you put water. Then why bother drying the rice? Who cook rice like this? How did this woman get on BBC Food?
But just when you think that she redeemed herself with decent fried rice, something else happens.
time to plate up. The colours are still vibrant.
Oh no! You're using metal to scrape your saucepan. Hiya, this is non-stick saucepan. Cannot use metal. Hiya, your parents never teach you.
This video ended up going viral, reaching almost 40 million views, with people commenting things like, "This woman just single-handedly united all the Asians, Latinos, and Caribbeans for her crimes against all rice. She didn't add salt, pepper, or even curry. This rice is just an entire pan of disappointment." The video's virality even reached BBC News, who then interviewed him and Harsha.
Well, I had a few comments on my Instagram. It was very slow. People saying, "Oh, you don't know how to cook rice," and people were sort of attacking me for not being able to cook rice properly, and that's when it became a bit of a, you know, I guess a cultural issue.
And while this exposure helped her gain some followers, her cooking career never quite recovered. But while Harsha's entire persona was roasted by Uncle Rodger, he instead torched the reputation of the Cooking with Jack show through his strict food criticism. Cooking with Jack Show is a YouTube channel with over 500,000 subscribers and 2,000 videos, posting regularly for 18 years. But unfortunately for him, he came under Uncle Rodger's radar on October 23, 2022, when he posted a video titled "Uncle Rodger Found the Worst Cooking Channel." Uncle Rodger started his roast with his appearance.
By the way, did that sponsor check from Disney ever arrive? No?
What?
They haven't sent their check yet?
The only way Disney will pay this guy is for him to stay away from Disneyland. Don't touch the children, nephew Jack.
As well as his production quality.
And this video quality, I think even ISIS hostage video got better quality.
But the real creativity of Jack's recipes came out when he started showing the ingredients of his quote salad recipe.
You can have nice cold salad with cold tomato, cucumber, and what? Pork and bean for your salad. And it comes from can? Are you making salad or prison food?
Jack then manages to make this bean salad even more questionable.
I do heaping, tablespoon.
No! Heaping what? No! Mayon!
Very thick and consistent.
That's not bean salad. That's diarrhea.
With the addition of every ingredient, Uncle Rodger seemed to die a bit on the inside.
2 cups.
Vinegar. Just pour straight in there?
Vinegar. And it's gonna be great. This is something you can make the night before and just pull it out the day of.
No. After seeing your cooking, I think the only thing you should pull out is your dad from your mom. so they don't give birth to you and make this shit.
But little did he know that the worst was yet to come when he started reviewing another recipe by Jack called garbage stew. And it would soon become clear why the dish was named that way.
I got an onion.
Oh,
It's like ready to start oozing crap.
oozing.
I'm serious. If I don't use this onion today, it's going in the garbage.
Everything should go in garbage now. None of this shit look fresh.
Not only did the ingredients make no sense, but the end result looked just like its name.
No.
Take a peek. There it
No.
is.
Oh,
Oh, it's beautiful.
beautiful. Everything looks so uncooked still. Look at the hot dog just floating in there next to the clump of meat. Oh my god. This is food kidnapper feed to victim. Instead of garbage stew, nephew Jack, you should call this fritzel soup.
The thing most impressive about Jack is the fact that his channel has been alive for nearly 15 years and he has made absolutely no progress in cooking. That takes effort. This guy's the adult embodiment of a child that threw in random ingredients plus sauces and called it a salad. This shows that just because he's been cooking on YouTube for a long time doesn't actually make him a good cook at all. But where Jack's food was found to be questionable, the next victim, Kay's cooking, was dragged through the mud after Uncle Rodger discovered her on December 6, 2020 and reviewed her special fried rice. Just seconds into the video, he was surprised by her chopping skills.
Her chopping so bad, even the garlic tried to escape from her. Is this egg fried rice tutorial? Or how not to chop garlic tutorial?
But just when he thought the worst of it was over, Kay shocked him again.
Okay, finally, she's cooking.
As you can see, it's very hot and the garlic has now turned brown.
No. Oh my god. Turn brown? What you mean turn brown? The garlic blacker than Auntie Helen Hart. Woman, are you colorblind? It completely burnt. This garlic looks so much like burn victim. Uncle Rodger wanna start a GoFundMe for it.
Little did Uncle Rodger know that this was just the start of an absolute disaster.
What's she doing? What's she doing? Is that raw rice she putting in what? This is the most stress I feel. Does she know rice need to be cooked? God, stirring the uncooked rice with the burnt garlic.
Kay never once realized what she was doing was wrong and just went along with the raw rice.
This looks like raw rice with rat shit inside. No, oh my, disgusting. With every step, the rice just looked worse and worse.
The end product, to no one's surprise, looked like a literal biohazard.
Don't feed this rice to human. Don't do taste test. This is child abuse. This rice you don't even feed to animal, but you feed your children. Hiya. If you feed this rice to starving person, even starving person will say, I choose to die. I don't want to eat this.
After getting all the negative reviews, Kay tried her hand at fried rice a second time, where she actually cooked the rice.
Right, the rice is done. I don't know if you can tell it.
Oh my god! Oh my god! The rice still wet. That's still porridge. Hiya.
However, the final dish was yet another disaster.
Why the rice so wet? Is it because all our ancestors tear in there? Last time it was crunchy. This time it a sludge. To eat her rice, you either need hammer or a straw.
Uncle Rodger's roasts made Kay go down as one of the worst fried rice cookers of all time, with viewers saying Kay's cooking must be the only tutorial where the host is the one learning. Honestly, this woman is either the worst cook in history of the world, or she has created a genius comedy character. But where Kay was just an amateur home cook, Uncle Rodger showed that even the pros aren't that much different, like the Rachel Ray show on YouTube. Despite her status as a legitimate chef, she got humiliated by Uncle Rodger anyway when she tried to make the Vietnamese dish pho.
We can use a base stock of anything we want.
No, cannot just use anything you want. How many seconds? 8 seconds she say wrong thing already.
Uncle Rodger repeatedly pointed out her mistakes.
Fortified broth. I am literally defrosting.
What is this? Pho broth supposed to be transparent. Why your broth look like gravy? Hiya. Whole dish already messed up.
And even noticed that Rachel herself wasn't familiar at all with what she was cooking.
1 fresh bay leaf.
What? Bay leaf don't even grow in Vietnam. Why? Who put bay leaf in pho?
But there were even bigger problems with the recipe.
Today I used the small steaks.
What? Hiya, that beef so thick. Have you seen pho, Miss Rachel? Beef in pho should be super thin because you cook just by pouring broth on it. But this beef thicker than Lizzo. How to eat? How to eat?
Especially when she messed up the final step of pho.
No.
I took out our aromatics.
No.
Roasted.
Don't tell. No.
Okay, and the ginger.
Put the beef down. No.
All we have left is our bag of spice.
No. No. What's she doing? No. That's not how you cook beef for pho. Beautiful.
Well, of course, we use our beautiful fortified broth.
This broth look like toilet water. Where got beautiful? If you think this broth beautiful, I think your glasses don't work.
Rachel Ray got bashed again when she tried making pad thai.
Drain
The soggy noodle.
my rice noodles
Ew! Oh!
to our pan.
Oh!
Should take 5 minutes.
She's just dumping the whole noodle in there. Oh my god. Miss Rachel, you professional chef. Cook noodle properly. Don't just dump that shit like it's garbage.
Or when she tried orange chicken.
Miss Rachel, have you eaten orange chicken before? It's not supposed to be swimming. It's not soup dish. It's just meat with little bit of sauce. Somebody throw life jacket in there because the chicken drowning. This not orange chicken. This tamari and marmalade soup now. Hiya. This dish called orange chicken. The sauce should be orange like my whole restaurant. It's not supposed to look like sewer water.
Leading to a lot of enraged viewers and her reputation as a professional chef going down the drain. You do not need to be having a cooking show. Just leave, take the whole staff with you. The fact that this woman can cook like this and have her own cooking show makes me feel better about my own cooking. In contrast to Rachel's cooking show, How to Basic is a massive food channel with almost 18 million subscribers, known for their extremely chaotic videos, but having such a big following didn't save them from Uncle Rodger's review on April 18, 2021. It started off very well, but soon turned very weird.
No. Why? No. Why are you putting extra noodle in? There's not enough broth. There's not enough broth. What he doing? Stop!
Every second of the video made Uncle Rodger more and more uncomfortable.
This is too much. He just wasting food. He even fucked up the trash can. What the hell?
Until it descended into pure madness.
No, people starving all over the world, and he's just stepping in food. Is he taking bath in ramen? Ew!
Even watching a different video resulted in the same thing.
What he... No. Ew. How does this guy clean his house?
And it only got more and more disturbing.
Uncle Rodger don't know who to call. Food hygiene people or social service. This channel should not be called How to Basic. Should be called How to Waste Food. Hiya.
Leading to Uncle Rodger questioning his sanity.
This guy needs to see his therapist every day for the rest of his life. I think How to Basics therapist is millionaire now.
This guy actually needs 2 therapists, one for him and one for the other therapist. How to Basic, more like How to Be Sick. While How to Basic comes across as a channel for the mentally insane, Uncle Rodger ends up questioning the minds of even seemingly sane cooks like Nigella Lawson, who's an English food writer and television cook, famous for her pronunciation of microwave.
So I've warmed in the microwave.
She fell victim to Uncle Rodger when he reviewed her ramen recipe on March 21, 2021, and called her out for not using enough ingredients.
Oh, that's not enough.
And the merest drop of toasted sesame oil.
No, don't put merest drop. Hiya, use more, so stingy, this woman. Is she trying to save money?
As well as her funny units of measurement.
Also, she have her own crazy measurement system.
A husky hit dash and the merest drop.
Hiya, just say use feeling. She described her cooking like she writing poem. Is she chef or is she English teacher?
However, what really caught Uncle Rodger's attention was her use of chopsticks.
Of course you can't eat with chopstick. You're supposed to use 2 of them. I think Nigella don't know how chopstick work. Who stir with 1 chopstick? So weird that like wearing only 1 shoe.
And what she actually uses to eat ramen.
Is she using Spock? Spock for ramen? Maybe that's why Nigella don't go to noodle bar anymore. She banned from all of them because she bring her own Spock there.
Things really fell apart for her when Uncle Rodger reacted to her spring roll video, highlighting mistake after mistake.
A little dousing.
Douse what?
Seasoned.
No.
Soy sauce.
No, don't douse shit. No liquid should go into summer roll. You use sauce as dipping sauce. Don't put any sauce into summer roll. It's gonna break apart. This summer roll, not my marriage. Fish, no, Nigella, no. Nigella, you're making all our ancestors cry now. This summer roll gonna be too salty.
Along with instances where she seemed to lack common sense.
What?
A bit of dunking and...
What you mixing in bowl for? The ingredient for summer roll, just put in the roll and roll it up. What you mixing in bowl for?
Especially when it came to rice paper.
Rehydrate.
Rehydrate, correct? Okay, but that enough, take it. What? Where you going? Take it out. Take it out. Oh.
They don't need... Okay, this is now perfect. They don't need very long.
Where got perfect? It broken as shit.
And the end result was less than impressive.
Is this the most disgusting, flaccid summer roll? Not the easiest thing to eat. Oh my god. Don't blame your food. Blame your own shit skill. Don't blame the summer roll. Not easy to eat.
In the age of the internet, it's truly remarkable how internet chefs still don't research before making a video. Love how she narrates her cooking like some fine dining, but the ramen just looks like some noodles my dad made with leftover soup on a Wednesday. Unlike Nigella Lawson, the cooking channel Epicurious posts great cooking videos often featuring professional chefs, but Uncle Rodger shows that even they can slip up sometimes by reviewing their video 4 levels of biryani, where one of the chefs messed up big time, and Uncle Rodger didn't miss the opportunity to call them out. It started off very promising,
Oh, you want to eat that?
but it soon became clear that the professional chef had an entirely different approach to making biryani.
Over a weekend, most Indian recipe developed over 1,000 of years.
I'm joking, she survived.
Why he bragging about making shit food?
Soak the rice to loosen some of the starch. This makes the rice more fluffy. Let it soak.
And to no one's surprise, the frika didn't resemble biryani rice at all.
Uncle Rodger don't want your COVID. I think she just started a new variant.
We can move on to our frika.
No.
Part of this wonderful
frika, no.
Flavorful to par cook our frika. To par cook our frika.
Don't par cook your frika. How about try par throw it out? How about that?
Pinch of salt and my frika. We're only par cooking this, right?
Not only did it look horrible, it wasn't cooked properly either.
Stir fry the rice some more, and then another 45 minutes. Your rice have to cook at same time as the prawn. It's very tricky, very hard to get right unless you super experienced.
With her also getting called out for overusing other ingredients.
Garam masala good.
Chili powder.
Chili powder good.
Clove.
Good.
Star anise. Indian bay leaf.
Good.
Cumin seeds.
You want cumin powder, not cumin seed.
Resulting in people saying, I love how the pro chef's voice was so confident and thinking she is unique in not choosing rice. Meanwhile, her dish is good for chicken feed. As an Indian American, this level 3 pro chef actually made me cry. WTF was that? But while Epicurious failed to represent a loved dish and got wrecked, Future Canoe instead got roasted despite doing a decent job at cooking. He's another popular cooking channel with almost 4 million subscribers, known for his dry humor and iconic monotonous voice. But unfortunately for him, his voice became his weakness when Uncle Rodger reviewed him on March 2nd, 2025 in the video titled Is This Chef Depressed? Future Canoe Fried Rice.
Today we're gonna make egg fried rice, but not just any egg fried rice. It's the Yangzhou version from the undisputed goat of Chinese cooking, Chef Wang.
Why this guy sound like he just wake up from sleep?
Uncle Rodger even went as far as to call him the following.
NPC nephew, very confident. Even nephew depression make fun of Jamie olive oil.
As the video went on, he only grew more and more concerned for Future Canoe.
He's so monotone. He sounds so depressed. ChatGPT got more energy than you, hiya.
Although everything seemed to go well at the start, Canoe made his first big mistake by choosing the wrong pan.
That's the smallest saucepan Uncle Rodger ever see. Don't have what? That why you depressed?
Followed by getting roasted for his questionable behavior.
So once the oil starts bubbling a little bit, we'll touch it with our finger.
No, don't do that.
You'll know it's hot enough when you hear this.
I know you're depressed, but please don't self-harm.
Even when Canoe thought of starting over after messing up, he just got destroyed again.
The energy to deep fry once a day. So
No, you're wrong. You don't have energy to do anything. This nephew talk like he had 1% battery. Uncle Rodger feel like I need to find charger for you. Just sounds so miserable. Are you sure you need fried rice? Uncle Rodger think what you need is reason to live.
And kept giving Uncle Rodger more reasons to roast him.
I'm definitely not gonna choose this one because you need to season it.
How you can be Asian if you don't know how to season? That's like the most basic Asian skill. Every Asian baby born knowing how to season wok. Hiya, what you scared of? Just learn.
Although Canoe ended up redeeming himself with his fried rice, Uncle Rodger was still not satisfied.
Actually, I'm less concerned about your fried rice quality. I'm more concerned about your mental state. Are you okay, Nephew Canoe? Why you sound so depressed? Just remember, Nephew Canoe, no matter how bad your life is, it's still not gonna be as fucked up as Jamie Oliver food.
Speaking of Jamie Oliver, he's one of the biggest opponents and victims of Uncle Rodger. It all started on August 30, 2020, when Uncle Rodger reviewed his fried rice recipe, where Jamie made several big mistakes right off the bat.
Spoon of olive oil.
Olive oil for egg fried rice?
And we'll get them sizzling straight away. And
No. Spring onion is garnish. It's garnish. You put spring onion as the last thing in your meal.
Each mistake got bigger and worse than the previous.
pre-cooked rice. Yes, you can cook your own.
Packet. This guy owns so many restaurants, and he still can't be bothered to make his own rice. Packet rice? Imagine if you go to Japanese restaurant and you ask for noodle, and the chef gives you instant noodle. That is what this guy is doing.
But nothing could have prepared Uncle Rodger for what came next.
What he doing with chili jam? Let's see.
Kind of glaze.
Oh, no. Putting jam in rice. This is disgusting.
Until Jamie did something unimaginable once again.
Again.
He tossed very po, but he tossed all the wrong stuff. All style, no substance.
And again.
Is just break this up.
No,
and as that cooks.
No. Baking tofu like how Auntie Helen baked Uncle Rodger had. Asian cooking, when you cook tofu, you preserve the whole shape of tofu and serve to customer.
Which meant that Uncle Rodger wasn't holding back anymore.
It's often associated with being unhealthy. This has been made to be healthy.
If by healthy you mean disgusting, then Jamie, you are right. This rice looks so wet. Look at this. You can see your reflection inside. Mulan is gonna start singing when she sees this rice.
This video blew up, racking up nearly 30 million views, so naturally, Uncle Rodger wanted to collaborate with him. However, unlike all the other chefs that Nigel has roasted before, Jamie Oliver refused to reach out or acknowledge this video at all, leading Nigel to start the inside joke of him roasting in every single YouTube video since then, no matter how irrelevant.
This is still better cooking channel than Jamie Oliver. The rice paper wetter than Jamie Oliver fried rice, hiya.
He has a whole playlist of reviewing and roasting Jamie Oliver, even going as far as to making a diss track.
All the people mess up Asian food, especially you, Jamie. You make ramen but you use soba. That's why your career over. Don't use chili jam, you silly man. Hiya. Egg fried rice, you use olive oil.
Turning him into the biggest clown of YouTuber chefs. The internet needs Jamie's response. It's been years now. Come on, Jamie. Even Gordon is a man enough to own his shit. But unlike the rest of the people on this list, no one's as popular of a chef as Gordon Ramsay, and even he can't escape the criticism of Uncle Rodger, who didn't hold back when Gordon tried making vegetarian ramen.
Broth all wrong, no tare, barely any aroma oil, wrong type of noodle.
It was especially bad when Gordon started making one mistake after another.
A tablespoon of miso paste.
No, you don't put miso paste in your boiling water. It's gonna kill the miso. You want to make miso tare separately.
And Uncle Rodger only got more and more disappointed in Gordon.
Why? chili flake and togarashi pepper, same thing. You're wasting money and wasting time.
Well, Gordon kept doing everything wrong.
Get your egg noodles in. Okay.
Uh-oh.
And then from...
No, don't put your egg... Ugh. Wrong noodle first of all. And don't put your noodle in the broth. You should cook separately. Wrong so far. What happening?
Each misstep was met with a savage roast from Uncle Rodger.
That broth.
Why taste for what? Shit in water for 2 minutes. Where got taste? You just tasting soy sauce in water. Care more about getting your shirt to match the cabinet than making good food.
And it seemed like the recipe had started to turn into a disaster.
Now?
I just cut it.
No. What he doing? What he doing? Oh my god. Seaweed into boiling water. What you doing, Gordon? Seaweed in broth? Then you fucked up. Seaweed supposed to go in ramen last thing.
Uncle Rodger tore down all of Gordon's delusions.
Better, tastier, and deeper.
It getting wronger. That's what it getting.
Vegetables.
Nearly where? Hell.
And called out Gordon for all of his questionable decisions.
Is this ramen wijo? Or is this cauliflower with side of shit noodle wijo? He spent 30 seconds making ramen broth and 3 hours making cauliflower. Hi.
All of which resulted in him taking away Gordon's uncle title.
Call you Uncle Gordon anymore. I need to take back that title.
Fast forward to 2024, and Gordon made yet another disaster of a recipe, this time being grilled cheese with the wrong bread and the wrong cheese.
Kimchi.
What?
Made kimchi.
Western food? Why you use kimchi?
This was followed up by more mistakes.
Pan too hot, this fire too big, your sandwich too thick, the fire too far from cheese, you're not gonna reach it. The fire and cheese in long distance relationship, how this gonna work?
Resulting in a burnt sandwich.
Serve this on Hell's Kitchen, he gonna be called Idiot Sandwich.
Nigel violated Gordon in 5 words. That cheese did more melting during Uncle Rodger's roast than it did in the pan. If you enjoyed this video, you'll probably like these ones as well, and don't forget to subscribe.